Back out the red paint, I'm afraid, or the berry wine. So just that's first coat on that. The lights and that are going. So it's going to dry. Lovely day outside. The roof hatch is open. Beautiful, I'm just sitting here in the street. Just sitting here. Enjoying the sunshine and waiting on this paint dry. And I'll put another coat on it, I'll get back to you. Lighters. Oh, it's a nice sunny evening in west central Scotland. I'm in Paisley and it's nice. Yeah. So I finished this little bit up here. That's what it kind of looks like. I got my little things for photos and that hanging up there. I lost one of these covers for him. You know, these screw on. I lost one. I took the other one off of the light that I got in my garage under the bed. I can't find that. Can't find it anywhere. Where it's went. Anyway, got that done. And painted it. Just the same as that. I've just got a toilet to find now, and that'll be me done. And some just whatever's not painted to get painted. So all these cupboard seat fronts and the wall there's got to be painted, and this has got to be painted. This is to be painted. All the white one. This is to be gloss. So it's just emulsion that's on that. Also, this part here, the cabinet, because I'd changed the cabinet and I had to put a join in there, because that's where I used to have a sink here. So there's a join there to that. I'll probably just paint the full cabinet and the doors again. Ivory is the colour of that. Everything else is even painted. And that'll be me done in here. All I have to do is these back doors and the garage underneath to sort all that. But I'm not counting that as in here. That's out the back door, king bang. Yeah. Even seats. This seat here is made out of 2 wine boxes joined together. That just gives me a nice little cupboard under there, which also gave me spaces behind those two to put my diesel heater behind here, which comes out here. That's one of the only things I bought now, is a diesel heater. And I bought a new gas supply and water supply kit. It's a full kit. And the cladding and the plywood for the cabinet and the wood to make a cabinet. That was the only new stuff I bought. Just thinking. And the lights up there. Lights, fire extinguisher. That's all I bought, yeah. And I built this with a handsaw, just a normal saw, blue handled handsaw and 2 battery guns. The vast majority of it, and I mean the vast majority, only the past couple of weeks I bought a jigsaw before Christmas. And, I'd only cut one piece of wood with it and I gave a loan out to my son-in-law and I got it back and the pendulum wheel was gone. So this was New Year, just at New Year, and it lay for weeks and weeks. And I took it back to B&Q in March. And that's how long I've had the jigsaw, and we're just at the beginning of April. So all this was built with just basic hand tools, and the only power tools I used was at first I had that, a little, I don't even know what voltage it is, 10.8 volts or something, and that was good enough for me to build my van. I think it cost me 20 quid or something. And then my son-in-law gave me a loan of his battery gun, which was great. I had 2 guns in, and I didn't have to keep changing drills and drill bits and stuff. And that was amazing how much quicker that got me on. And then I had to give my son-in-law his gun back, his battery gun back, and just make sure to say battery gun there in case somebody thinks I'm holding guns a bit. And my older brother then gave me 2 DeWalt guns, and a little impact one and a combi drill driver. So that meant I had 3 guns, and at the end there I had 3 guns and a jigsaw. I've still got the only other thing I used was I have a little small table saw in the house, and the little bench grinder I had in the house, little spindle in here, spindle extension. So I'm just trying to say, like, you don't need to have a fortune to have a van that's pretty comfortable to go away in. You do not. I mean, the most expensive part of this is the vehicle. My van cost me £2,000. I built all of this, it's comfy, it's usable, I've been away in it already, and I've still not had £3,000 yet, so it is very, very, very possible to have a comfy van for under 3,000, or for 3,000 I will say, because I've just got a toilet to get, that's all I've got to get, just a wee portable toilet, a wee emergency toilet. Worst case scenario, I'll pay £70 for a new one. That will take me to like £2,980 or something like that, you know what I mean? So I'll do a list eventually of what costs what and where I got it from and stuff like that. Anyway, I'm off on a ramble again. We'll get moving, got up the house, get something to eat. Oh. Enjoy your spring, summer that's coming. Lockdown's lifting across the country, so enjoy and stay safe. Wales. Tara. Just that I did some pics. So kind of tighten it up a wee bit, you know. The walls are bare, you know what I mean, so this is a Clyde-Port crane down at the SEC on the Clyde side in Glasgow. Which is where I'm from. An old. Originally I was trying to make this as my control panel, but it was just so hard to cut it because it's stainless steel. So it's just sitting there on a wee lip there, and just tucked in there there's a wee bit of decoration. I've been driving about and it doesn't fall off. It's stopped up on my lights. A lot of washing up liquid and half of it in here. Got my hand wash already. Stopped up my tea and coffee up there. Still got some food to buy. It's just like my toiletries and cameras and stuff like that. Clothes in there ready to go. And clothes in there ready to go.
Hello.
Hello. Afternoon internet. Beautiful sunny day. I eventually got my hands on the last piece of my jigsaw, which is portable toilet. Got myself a wee Thetford 345, just a small thing, porta potty cube. So I did have my box here. I had that in there, in here with my fridge in it. So what I'm just, this is all old plywood that I'm reusing. This is how it turned out. So what I've done is I built this little box down the bottom here. All it is a box paper basically, but that's where my toilet is, under there, out the road. Wee storage for my jigsaw there, and wee storage in there for my toilet roll and stuff. Chemicals for the toilet as well. And then just means I've lifted up my fridge up to here. And yeah, quite happy with it. Although I think it needs a wee adjustment, but because I changed something on it and it's a bit sick, kind of lopsided, not much. It's kind of running off a bit, but it's just one of the legs on it I need to adjust. That was it. Whoa. And I found my other for my light. So that'll be, I've got the one for it. I took the one off it in the garage. Might actually just leave it off right, but it means the light's not getting dimmed at all. See. Well, that was it, just a video to show you what I've done there. I basically built a box to put my toilet in and store my toilet roll and stuff in, and just lifted my fridge up basically. So, and that's it. Although you can't see the little bookshelf, it's still there. Just that you can only get it from this side now. That was the only thing that, because I like to see in the wine box stuff like that, but I had to take a part off. It broke when I was taking it off as well, so it pissed me off as well. But yeah, I'm quite happy with that. It's different. I mean, it's sort of a way people lay out their van, but not everybody. You know, a lot of people put their kitchen over here at the door. Which is fine, because you can open the door and let the moisture out. Some people have their kitchen across the back of the driver and passenger seat. There maybe have seating here and then their bed over there. I just went with what I've went with. Stuff is where I want it. If I'm cooking here, I'm cooking down here, I just need to turn here to get into the fridge. So, get washed here and get something here. Got my toiletries up there, my camera stuff's in there. I only have like a camera, I don't know what kind of camera it is, just a normal camera, and I have this wee handheld thing. So, I got some photos up, my grandkids and my daughters, and one of my old bikes. I'm in the street again, as usual, as you can see. And I've been doing a wee bit of work. My last piece of work on the van, inside here, last piece, apart from painting. And the last piece is toilet. It's the last piece of my jigsaw, if you can imagine. But I'm here to say toilet, so I got one. I got a wee Thetford 345, this one down here, 345 porta potty cube. Just a small one, you know, but yeah, that's what I wanted, just a small one, just for emergencies, you know what I mean. Could be you eat something that you shouldn't have been eating that night and it's want to come out, you know, you might need it. That's all it's for, in middle of the night stuff, you know. So this part used to, this part here, this used to, used to be sitting where this is, so I've just built this little base. I don't know if you can see it or not. So I've just built this little base down here. And this. It's going to hard to film with this bloody thing. So yeah, my toilet will be down there and it'll slide out. And the fridge will be up here and you can open it. So that's my task for now. A wee bit to store your toilet and all. So that's my job for now. Just yeah, all I need painted. So the kind of last bit of it, painting. Which is just all the ivory, touching up all this ivory stuff here. So I'll get back to you when it's done. I'm just going to put a little curtain across it. I think there's a piece of this that I've done the headboard with. There should be a piece of that wide enough and long enough to do a little cutting for it. So I'll get back to you when I've done a bit. And we'll see how it is. I'm back. Right, and I'm done. So that's what it looks like. You can see I've built this little box down here. I've just sat this box on top of it. And there's my toilet under there. And also, what we're hoping to put my toilet all down here. Let's see. Oh, there we go. That's all perfect. There you go. So that was it. It turned out pretty well. Try to get a picture of this. Can't get it. That's how it looks from outside. Passable just now. So, I think that looks alright. Pull the toilet out when you need it. Hide it when you don't. So that's kind of the final part of the jigsaw. I was going to put it up here, kind of halfway up this bit. I thought it would look kind of stupid. So until such times, that's where it's going to stay, just there. Eventually I'm going to put a swivel seat there anyway, so I'm hoping the swivel base will lift it enough for me to swing it round over the top of that. We'll see. But that's me. Just some painting to do, and that's it. The job is done, and I'll probably pick up some wee snags and stuff like that that I'll need to fix. But apart from that, I'm quite happy with what I've got now. I'd used this up here as a towel rail and for hanging my jackets. That's up there. I can get into my fridge, no bother. I've got another one of these rails here. I'm thinking actually, with my table, I'm thinking of making up a couple of hooks for my table on the end of it. Take the hinges off and just have hooks that go over this. And I want to attach this because if I attach it like it is there, if it's attached something like that, I can get a handle each side to pull the bed out. So that's what I'm going to do with that just now. I'm going to screw it on just now because I can lift it above. It doesn't interfere with the table as it is just now, but rather than having it lying about, still handy for me to use as handles. A couple of handles for pulling the bed out. So I'm going to screw them on. Screw that on. and such time I'll I'll make up some brackets or hooks or something to hook over the top of that. That way I can fold away the little shelf bracket that holds it up, and I can take the table off and put it away somewhere. My original idea was to cut a hatch down here, just wide enough for the table to slip into down here. I don't know if that'll be any good or not. Wait and see. So that's me for now. Till next time. Ta-ra.